Good morning. Good morning, love leaders. It's Dr. Shannon live. And so we are letting you get your notifications, and we're going to get on board with our series in what do healthy couples do? So, welcome to Holy Week. As we are smack dab in the middle of it, approaching the holiest of holies, Good Friday, and Resurrection Sunday. So exciting. So, yes, we're in a series on every week. What exactly do healthy couples do? Having spent last year walking you through steps on what unhealthy couples do and how to move into a different direction, I really wanted to shift this conversation to really kind of putting out there are ways and approaches that couples stay in the lane of continuing to grow and connect and maintain and foster close, intimate connection. And so today is healthy couples do check ins. And I know the title is Do I Have to? So at the beginning of the relationship, when you're at the altar, you start with a want to, right? Yes, you might sign your marriage license, but you come with a very willing heart and a desire to give the best part of you. And so healthy couples maintain this desire of wanting to check in, not because they have to. Oh, I need to make sure I do my text or do my little phone call, or because they want to. Have you ever talked with an old friend and it's like it's been months and you're like going, okay, when was the last time we talked? What do I need to like catch you up on? And you hit these big highlights of your life. Oh yeah, forgot to tell you about this thing that's going on, because the less you talk, the less details that you share. So you only hit the big things. But have you also, noticed that the ones you kind of are more involved with, the people in your life that you're doing more consistent conversations with, the more detailed the information that you share. The more in those casual conversations, the more nuanced points that come out. And sometimes those consistent conversations are more rich and last longer than just the check-in points that don't have any kind of investment or emotional intensity. So I have found that the healthy couples that check in, that have a rhythm daily of some kind of checkpoints, are able to share those nuances of their day. So they might share, just a happen chance. Oh, I ran into so and so. They said this, or I heard this joke and it was quite funny. And so they develop this level of knowing and doing life together, even apart. And that's how they have nuanced inside jokes. They have points of recall of important factors. And so as they're continuing to do check-ins, there are references to get, a further conversation development of, oh, and so you said that you had ran into Jimmy, so that means you had lunch next week. Oh, hey, did you ever have lunch with Jimmy? Did you follow up? So you have points of other conversation starters. And so you are doing life in a deeper, more emotionally, more knowing, more conversational points of checkpoints and understanding. And so that might be just kind of a text point throughout the day, or a funny, or a story, or a picture, and also a bookend, you know, whether it's just 5 minutes, 20 minutes, for full 45 minutes. There's a bookend at the end of your day that wraps it up. Healthy couples have bookends of their day, a starting point of going out and a ending point of completing coming in, and checkpoints throughout the day. Now, I know a lot of you, I particularly, I mean, when I start my day and I am in sessions kind of back to back to back to back, I mean, there's not a lot of margin. I do that for a purpose. It works for me. That means, I can kind of get more in my work day and have some margin on my off days. But I know a lot of you, like me, can't be tied to their phone in the way that they do life. And so I'm not talking about a lot. I am just talking about the thought of you stays with me, and I do something throughout my day to indicate that I'm having a thought of you as I carry myself through my day. And so healthy couples do this from a place of desire and want to, not a place of do I have to, an obligation. And so when you have this built in thought of you system in the us, we feel seen, valued, heard, loved, cared about, informed, understood, understanding. And it builds this intimate bond just from little bitty, and it doesn't require a whole lot of thought and effort when there's a want to. So that's your tip for the day. Healthy couples have a rhythm of consistent check ins, even if it's surface and frivolous, just a system of check ins. Not from a place of have to, but want to. We carry the thought and the experience of our day with us throughout the day and share it with our partner. So that's your check in for the day. I wish you a happy, happy Easter. Professional editor now has manuscript of the book Naked and Exposed. It's coming out in the next month or two. Yay! So many different kinds of great experience. Our next live webinar, free, is coming up the first Sunday in May. Intimacy for Life method. So I'm going to be talking more about that in the future for you to be able to sign up or maybe inform friends and family about it. So love leaders, go out, build a platform of intimacy and connection, just like what we can mimic from the other couples that do it well. Go learn how to love well, and we will see you next week.